Morning. Good morning, Geminis. I know y'all are already over it. Have a cup of coffee here with you. I can taste the cigarette. So I know you guys are already annoyed. I really do. It's, it's 10:30. I'm annoying you too much. But I'm really glad that you're here. So let's get started with the reading. Things have been a little hard and shut people out with this retrograde, but I know those who really know you love you, all these things accept you. We know it's just, we know that, especially if you have a Leo, they really care. They really care. They're trying to come through, but just know that everyone knows that you're being yourself right now. There's no judgment. So, I know Mercury retrograde takes a toll on Mercury heavy people. So, just, I know this is a hard time for you, but um, so, um, you don't know what's going on. Like, you don't look at all this coming up. You don't know what's going on, and it's okay. You feel like, okay, so the Fool came out, and then we have the Six of Swords, and then we have the Emperor. So right now we already have a lot. Sorry about this, but I love music, during a reading. But let's look at this so far. So you getting the Sun out first. All right, so let's talk about this. You are realizing that you want to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish. I don't think Geminis do it enough. And right now is a time where it's just like there's just a lot of things coming in, coming out. Like you're over processing, you're thinking about a lot of things in depthly, you're going down that rabbit hole over and over again. You're kind of in a loop right now. So just know that it's okay. And then I think also in this review time, you're like, look at everything that I've done. I think you are going through that normal process of review at this time of year, looking at everything that you've done, and you're like, am I really am I even good? Like, am I even great? Am I even what am I doing? Am I being the best? Like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? That's what I think. Not I'm being the best, but am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, am I a joke? Kind of negative feelings. But these two cards, I mean, it's fire. So I think you definitely need to hang out with some fire. I'm just kidding. But you guys are like, please don't do that bullshit to me. I know, Gemini. I know y'all so well. So I'll keep it like meat and potatoes. You are in the right place because look at the Fool. This is the journey. This is the beginning of the new journey. You have also the Sun comes up again behind you. So you have like all this reference to the Sun. I'm sorry, still trying to get logistics of this. You're trying to, you have the Sun next, you're looking to the Sun's behind you. If you have a Leo in your life, they're really trying to push you forward and give you courage. But the great thing about the Fool is, yes, you're starting a new journey. That's what this card typically represents. But I think with you guys, you are self-realizing right now. I think you're coming to a new stage of really knowing who you are and being okay with where you are in the present. After all the shit you've been through this past year, and I think you're going way in depth. You're going past 8-10 years and looking at it and saying have I really grown? Have I really done this? Have I actually gotten to where I be. Like, I don't know what dream I want to have. I don't have a dream. Um, what am I doing? What am I going for? And this is like, all right, this is what you've been thinking about. This is what you're asking for. That opportunity's coming. And then you have the Emperor, this Aries energy. Could be a guy, could be a lady. I mean, whoever you go for, we're gender fluid. I understand, like, whoever is coming into the picture, I feel this is a person. And he's different, and he's gonna what? Make you fucking run away. Someone who can keep up with your tit for tat. Someone who is, like, educated, who's handsome, who is, like, this is the Emperor. I mean, this is somebody who really catches your eye, and then, like, when you start doing your banter back and forth, like, I feel like this is, I mean, yeah, it could be he runs away, but I don't think so. I think it's like, as soon as you realize, you start going into this, like, this back to your past and back to, like, how things began, and you're like, ah, fuck this. Let me stop. So, you're doing your normal BS. All right, 2 just came out, and this is the Page of Wands, and then Judgments. So, even though you're running away from this person, they are still coming for you. They'll come at you in a different way than before, maybe like in a boyish way versus like the grown man that kind of like, you were like, oh no, I've been down this road, I've done this before, you remind me of everything I don't want or everything that I've experienced. And then he's like, wait. I need you to really look at me and really, like, see me for a second. Don't just go jump into conclusions, because yes, you think so fast and you get to the bottom of things so quickly, of analyzing a person, that, like, especially when it's something that you've already associated with the past. He reminds you, sorry if I keep saying he, but they remind you of someone, especially a love interest from the past. Like, you're like, I'm not going to do this. I already know how this is going to go. Don't do that, because then you have this, Judgment. This is everything coming out. This is like, this for me is an action card. I mean, all the major arcana are seen as, like, if you're going down a dark road, they're the road signs at night that you see illuminated. So then you get this, that's Judgment, which means for me karma. This is a karma card, and like what you were reaping earlier, like what you were looking at, all these things that you've done for other people, for yourself, for your family, for your house, for your children or pets, for years, like everything that you've done, you've gone through this journey, and then now you've met this person who reminds you of an ex that you're running away from because you're like, oh no, but then they come back in like a little more of a subdued form, which is good, and then you have Judgment. And so this is like, okay, this is the page is looking at Judgment. So I think this is coming out of karma, which I know you guys would be like, okay, whatever. But let's do a clarifying card on Judgment, and then just Lovers. Soulmate coming. Woo! Gemini! You show up in your own reading. Lovers, duality. I also, that's another thing. I think you're dual person. You've been emotional in a way that you are not okay with, but it is okay, because if you have a water sign coming out, then they're definitely coming through for you. But then your outcome card, you have the 8 of Wands, which is fast moving, fast progression, going through it, like you're going to the next level. Like this, all this is happening very fast, um, which I think you're you're okay with going fast, but not when it's like something that's very like you have to pay attention to a lot. That you're like, okay, there's a lot going on and I need to pay attention. I don't think you like it when it goes fast like that, especially with the lovers out. Um, but overall, I think you are. This is going to be a really fast process, and it's been going fast, and you've been processing as you go. So that's really beautiful. And so I'm gonna wrap this up with an oracle deck card. This is just like an overall energy, something either advice from the trees and the earth. But I don't know. I just felt like you would really like that this deck. So that's why I kind of picked it for you. So this is just advice for a Gemini or just some aiding energy that they need to tune into during this month. And this beautiful art, this one came out. It is full moon completion, and we just went through it. You're going to be this full moon all month, like resonating energy. I think that's what a super moon is. Like you're going to feel the energy longer than you think you are. The Gemini full moon was the beginning of this, and it's been like nonstop. I need to call my Gemini friend. I think she's met a guy. Now that I've done this, I think she's met a guy, and that's why she's not calling me, because she's like, what? I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. And it's cool. It says completion. Beautiful card. Look at how big that is. And that was just like the super moon. I mean, it didn't look like that in person, but that's the energy of it. A super moon, you're like, that's the only one in this whole year, and it's in Gemini, and y'all have a lot going on right now. I just feel like there's a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And coming to completion, I think it's the completion of the years making you like extremely energized, but more of like your powers are just amped. Like you are just like, I need to get these things out of my life, done, completed. I don't want it anymore. I don't want this cycle again. I'm over this bullshit that I put myself through. I'm just done. I'm done. So, beautiful reading. Oh, beautiful. I love y'all Geminis. You guys are great. And I'm excited to go through this full moon with you. If you have a Leo friend, please, please call them back, because they really care about you and they're coming through a lot and they just really want a lot for you. So, love y'all.